A note on the Neuromancer, and just one, because this can be the briefest, the shortest note I ever recorded. With me just saying I didn't like it, I didn't get it, and that's it. And indeed, you can stop here, because from now on there will not be consideration on what was going on, eventually what's wrong with such an acclaimed book, which I don't contest. Actually, this is just me. I admit from the start my shortcoming. I said I didn't get it. Therefore, I couldn't enjoy it. So it's just a way I look at what might have been wrong with me, what happened, and what went through my mind while the play was coming through one ear and then going out through the other, without producing any impact on what's inside, if there is anything in here. So it was an adaptation that I heard earlier this morning. It's the play of the week, produced by or for the BBC. Sometimes I think it's another production company which is just selling or producing in whatever partnership for the famous British Broadcast Corporation. And interesting enough, they have this available on the internet. You can go at BBC programs dash whatever play of the week. Anyway, you can find it. Google will give it to you. And listen to interesting adaptations like this one. I'm sure many people enjoy it. It says in the introduction that Neuromancer is one of the most famous, appreciated science fiction works of the century and perhaps of all time. Hello, and that's part of the problem. Science fiction used to be a genre I loved when I was a teenager, 17 or so. I remember I was reading science fiction stories. I found them interesting, fascinating even. And I liked the idea of extraterrestrials flying around here and then reading about their life in the other worlds, in the other galaxies. In fact, I have a few notes recorded recently on Chariots of the Gods, Daniken, yes, on Daniken, and that UFO subject. But after the age of 20, I think I lost interest completely. And not just that, but I just, if it's a science fiction subject, I have a reluctance to approach it, and hence the avoidance of the genre. Neuromancer was there before, but I just didn't, knowing it's science fiction, I didn't like it. And whatever happened, it was lost on me, because even if the start seemed somehow enticing and intriguing to a degree, even for this reader, attention dropped quickly to a minimum and then zero, and I lost track of all that's going on inside. And I thought during the play of my own idea of the future, how what can happen, and the major issues that I think would be the environment. That's dangerous. If mankind doesn't do something about the pollution, like we see in China, where cities are completely in fog now, and I understand the police is in charge of taking care of what is an extremely damaging environment. If in they were talking about dangerous particles, if in say London there are 40 something, in Beijing there's 600, and they're many times over the limit, not just at the limit or a little over. It's several times above in many ways. So that's one thing. If the world keeps going like that, like it is now, and eventually with India developing, China also, and others in the emerging world, as it's called, there's no future to talk about. Otherwise, yes, we can envisage robots, driverless cars are already there in the streets of America. In Philadelphia, Uber is testing, if I'm not mistaken, driverless cars that it wants to offer its customers. Google has been driving for over 2 million miles its cars, and as far as I knew it, they had only a couple of accidents, and that's when those cars, when people, man, got behind the wheel. In other words, it seems to be safer than the human operated kind of vehicle. And then, hi, look at that video. One of the macaws fell off his face. It's sure that the driverless, the artificial intelligence operating the cars would work better than humans who are prone to error and to be distracted now by phones, mobile phones, and other things. And indeed, the insurance companies will put pressure on people and other companies to introduce and have only artificial intelligence operated vehicles, knowing that the rate of accidents and damages and claims would fall. So if you would want to, in the future, if you want to drive your own car, you would have to pay an insurance premium of 10 times what a software operated alternative has to pay. But to conclude again on the Neuromancer, I didn't get it. I didn't like it.